Hello Tubesters, it's me Gav and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm giving you a review of some Eureka AB 20mm World War II Soviet tank crew. These are in the winter or roughly winter dress, and they're obviously for this diorama that I'm making with the 1:72 scale T28 tank, which is obviously a winter diorama. So I've got some painted figures to show you as well, which are going to be the actual tank crew for that particular tank. But I thought we'd have a look at the actual bare metal. I actually wish now. Well, I couldn't. Well, I could have got them, but I wanted to get them from the new. In the UK, we've got a new distributor. So I was waiting for him to be up and running before I made an order. So that's why I tried the plastic ones first. Some really nice clothing options on these guys. You've got the winter padded trousers. This guy, you could more or less say maybe got felt boots on, and obviously you've got that sheepskin jacket. And obviously he's on a sitting pose, obviously on the side of the turret or anywhere you can make him look right on your tank. Again, padded jacket, Ushanka, padded trousers, simple belt, probably with black leather boots, but you could paint. I think you could get away with painting these as felt boots as well if you wanted to. That's your facial details. They do take, obviously being 20mm, they do take that the paint around the face quite nicely. He's got his binos, his binoculars in his hand there. Whether you actually have him in the turret of a tank or stood on the back deck of the engine deck, maybe holding onto the back of the turret, or in any, he doesn't have to be on the tank at all, I suppose, as long as you've got him leaning his hand on something. And again, I'm just trying to have a look to see if we've got padded trousers or not. I don't think so. So you could put those in maybe black moleskin or the blue overalls if you wanted to. Or the standard Soviet green. That's a very nice pose again. Not sure how winterish that one is really, but again, there's a bit of flash and clag there that'll need drilling out. Just trying to see their pockets there. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a medal then. Again, I like these relaxed poses. I don't like particularly fighting poses on dioramas. I don't know. It doesn't always look right to me, and that's not ethically or anything. Just I just prefer, whether it's 1:35 scale or this smaller scales, to have more relaxed poses than shooting and running with bayonets. And I don't know. It just never. I've not seen really one that's really pulled off. For me, that actually looks right. Again, all wrapped up in his sheepskin jacket again. And again, cut off, I should say, I don't know if you saw, but cut off to sit in the turret. This guy again would be in more of a summery uniform. He's got his binos, sorry, I was calling binos in the army, but binoculars. Pistol. But again, these are all really useful poses, they're just good relaxed poses you can put in a diorama. And this guy here, when it decides to focus, there we go. Ushanka again. And looks to be in again more of a summer uniform. but I'm sure coming into winter, which mine is, you know, you'll have a mix of uniforms anyway. But I've mounted these on the usual cork. Let's just see if we get away for a second. On the usual, I use these home brewing type of cork bungs you can get off eBay, and as you'll see, I use them for larger figures and smaller figures, whatever. I painted all these as they are. It's in the carousel method. So let's have a look at these guys. I've given him the black moleskin trousers. He's got his fag in his mouth. I've given him a black leather helmet. They seem to be quite a mixture, so it's been good to show that mixture again. Given him a green padded jacket with a green one underneath. He's got his great coat, and he's actually got the flaps and that wrapped around. Sorry, it's because it's in the carousel as well. It's not actually. It's focusing on the ones behind as well as in front. But again, it's given me some lovely options that you can make the crew look a bit ragtag. I've left off any, you know, he's got like that's a rank patch on his thing. I've left all that type of thing off because quite often they remove them anyway. I've not put any felt boots on these guys. I just thought the shape of the boots didn't really lend to it, so I've left them black. But these were a real pleasure to paint, really enjoyed it. And as I say, I should say, by the way, that's 2 packets. These and the bare metal ones, that's 2 packets. I've just thrown the remainder of this pack. Or, to be honest with you, I don't know which I pulled out of which, but anyway, there's 2 packets piled up there. I've given him the padded trousers. Well, the sculptor has, to be honest with you, I've just painted them. But no, really, really nice to paint. They've come up well. This is my interpretation of Soviet winter tank crew. As I say, I wanted a fairly mixed result, and these sculpts have managed to give me this. I think they retail, the 2 packs were with the postage, came I think just under £20. And all I can say is go to Eureka UK, I think it is. And obviously he does all the Napoleonics and stuff as well, and all the other Eureka products. But if you're after 20mm World War II, there's a fair amount there. Could always do with a few more add-ons, but it's, you know, yeah, obviously war gamers go there, but you know, for a diorama, I think these will fit the bill quite nicely. I was a bit worried about the faces at first, but once I've got the paint on them, I'm quite happy with the way they've turned out. So guys, thank you very, very much for stopping by and taking a look at yet another video. I start to lose count, I do so many. I go through peaks and troughs. It really just depends on what I've got on the desk at the time. You know, I'm not throwing things up just for the sake of it. If I've got, you know, if I've got something to show and tell, I'll do so. But I think the next one's coming up that you'll see is next week. I've got a Harry Potter, maybe 2 figures to show. I've got AB, the same brand as these guys, but AB 18mm or 15/18mm Napoleonics. That's the full, well, the little dragoon regiment. So I've got French dragoons. They'll be up on a video. And I've started for the same client painting some chasseurs, French chasseurs. So yeah, there's a few bits and bobs to show yet. So you take care of yourselves, guys. I thank you very much for taking your time out of your day or night and watching one of my videos. It's always appreciated. We'll catch each other very soon on another one. Cheers.